Good day, everyone. Welcome to Journey and Awakening of the Anointed with Mr. Buzz. So, some very intense stuff has happened, and the message is loud and clear. Share this, share it. There are some of you out there watching me on a regular basis who are really relating to the things I'm saying. My videos may not get out to too many people, but if they did, I know there'd be a lot of people who would really be able to relate to what I'm saying because it's happening to many others out there. And I'm not sure what is totally holding back my channel the way it is, because it used to do better. It's doing worse than it ever has, and I don't know why, because I know the content has always been the same. It's a real account of life is what I'm giving, and that's all I ever do. It's always real, it's always authentic, and for some reason, it's getting out to less and less people, and it's mostly because I don't ask people to hit the like button and all that stuff. So, if you feel like hitting the like button, that might help it too. But I don't get it out to too many people, unfortunately. But I know if I did, there'd be a lot of people could benefit from hearing these things, because when they're happening to you, you think you're crazy, right? That's the first thing is you think, am I nuts? Am I dreaming this up, or could this possibly be what I'm thinking? If you're thinking you're going through a spiritual awakening and it's like you're in school and all that stuff, exactly right. Exactly right. So you're not crazy. It actually is that. You're in a game. You're in a game. You signed up for it. I know that. It's a really risky game. There's bad repercussions for getting thrown out of it, things like that. You're expected to do your best to succeed because a lot is at stake. A lot's been put on your shoulders. You are the light for a lot of people, and the outcome of your game is going to decide a whole bunch of stuff. Put it that way. So, I've had some very profound and interesting things happen. One of the things is just this strange insight into stuff, into how it all works. There's a network, Heaven's Administration, we'll call it. There's a movie called The Adjustment Bureau. And in the Adjustment Bureau, God has a team down here on Earth that they're basically angels, and they have fedoras, they have these hats. And when they put the hat on, they can go through doors anywhere in town, and that door is a portal into another place, wherever, like, it's wild what they can do. Their job is to keep everything happening according to God's plan, okay, God's divine plan. And sometimes there'll be strange little occurrences will take place. People will meet that weren't supposed to, like glitches, little problems that happen. And if these little things happen, it throws off the whole plan and makes a mess. So these guys on this team, their job is to make little adjustments to prevent that from happening, to keep God's divine plan on course, okay, the way it's supposed to be. And in the movie, there are two people about to meet on a bus in the morning on the way to work. So a man and a woman are about to meet, and this guy is destined he's going to be a world leader or something. He's really important to God. And God knows if he meets this woman, he's going to fall in love with her, and that's it. They're going to get married, and he's not going to be able to be used the way God wants to use him, right? So the adjustment guy is supposed to come in just before they meet, spill coffee on the dude, so the dude has to go home, never gets on the bus, never meets the girl. Okay, that's his job, just to go spill coffee on somebody. So think about this. This is real, okay? First of all, let me say, that's totally real. There are angels all over the place, human form. That's what they are, as angels. And they're there to meet somebody for 2 seconds or make some small adjustment in something. It's totally true. That's how it is. So in the movie, they do meet. The guy screws up, and whoa, it throws off plans big time. Some of the insight I got into how that all works last night was nothing short of mind blowing. I sat here and a download took place. It just information about things like that. How YouTube works, how little adjustments and warnings are given to people, and how there's a team of angels that's in charge of this particular person who have to watch for certain things and act immediately when they happen. And it is far more complex than anybody can even imagine. It is beyond human understanding in every way, shape, and form. I just got a little insight into it, and it took my brain and flipped it upside down 50 times. It's just, whoa, whoa. And there's a video on YouTube for every last situation that can happen. Somebody's made one. There's a huge team of people just making videos on YouTube. The upper level ones, not everybody gets to see these videos. You have to be anointed, and you have to be at a certain place in your spiritual journey to even see them. They just won't come up in your feed otherwise. And that is just starting to happen. I'm getting to see some of the really upper level ones, and whoa, are they different? Are they ever different? They talk to you differently. The audio is different. The quality is different. It's another level again. It just starting to see that in the last few days especially. But since last night, it's gone over the top. There's a video for every situation, no matter what it is. And there's a team of angels who will make sure that it gets to the person who needs it when they need it. It is a vast network. It's Heaven's administration. It's the Adjustment Bureau and every other bureau as well. The Adjustment Bureau, that's just one little section of this big, vast thing I'm talking about. It's a huge administration. It's God's kingdom. There's already a kingdom here. And it's vast. And nobody really talks openly about it. But you can. It's not a secret. I mean, it's all around. It's the same as what the evil ones have done. Except we don't keep it a secret. We don't bother with that. We're happy for them to know we're followers of Jesus Christ. We're not hiding anything. They will hide that they follow the evil one. His followers won't admit it. See, that tells you right away which one's right, which one's wrong. His followers will not even admit it. They keep it in secret. The followers of Jesus, well, the ones that are secretive about it, they're not really followers of Jesus if they're ashamed of it. That's a problem. So they should be speaking it loud, like I do on this channel. I mean, if you're not willing to say you follow Jesus, you don't follow Jesus. It's that simple. So, but this is a vast network, folks. It's huge. And it's very, very complex. And not everybody in it is human either, because there's angels. And there's a lot of angels. And they're the ones who really do they even fight for us in the spiritual realm, because each one of us, each one of God's chosen, has a team of evil ones coming after them. Every single one of us has, let me repeat that, every single one of God's chosen, anointed ones, has a team of evil ones coming after them, trying to destroy them. Every single one of us does. And, I mean, we all know it. We've been gang stalked. We've been terrorized in every way you can be terrorized since we've existed on this planet, right? It's just been nonstop for some of us. Probably for all of us, I'd say. But especially for some. it's after a while. Can't imagine what that, if you're not one of the anointed, that's one of the things people that aren't anointed will never understand. It's what it's like to be a target all your life by an invisible force that everybody can't see, because no one will even believe it's happening to you. It's happening in the spiritual realm. It's happening invisibly beside you. They're fighting over you like crazy, fighting tooth and nail over you. And you're helpless for most of it. I mean, it's up to your angels to defend you. God put a huge team of angels, people who can see angels, which there are some who can see them all the time. When they meet me, they go, oh, "Who are you? And why do you have that many angels around you?" That's what they say. I swear to you. They always say the same thing. Everybody I've met who could see angels. They're like, "Who are you and why do you have all them angels around you?" They say they've never seen anything like it. So I believe it's true. The protection that is on me, it's intense, and it's needed to be, because it's always been the same thing. Something is after me all the time, and it's not just something, it's a whole bunch of things are after me all the time. Murders of crows watching me, like demons waiting for me around the corner. All of it. I've been gang stalked. I've been terrorized my whole life like that. And anyone who's anointed understands what I'm talking about. You're a target, okay? The ones protecting you are your angels. Really appreciate them. They are totally the reason that you're still here. And Jesus. I mean, Jesus, he's protecting you too. But your angels are doing it 24/7. That's their job, right? And most of it they handle themselves. Jesus has to handle some of it. But you're protected in a big way if you're one of God's anointed. So appreciate that. Have gratitude for it. It's actually not having enough gratitude for it that can make it stop. That's the one thing that can really screw it up. So always be grateful for that if you're anointed and you know you're being protected. I guarantee you are. That protection gets removed, things are going to happen to you that you are not going to like. I promise you that. It's been done to me just as a bit of a wake up. Here, you want me to take this protection off? Let's see what happens. And God will let me fend for myself for like 3 hours or something. I'm so glad when that 3 hours is over. Don't want to mess with the spirit realm without God's protection. Not fun. Not fun. So I'll leave it there. Thanks for watching. Remember that Jesus Christ is the way, the truth, and the life, the Lord of Lords, and the King of Kings.